Just close your eyes, relax, rest in the presence, and hold space.
Ganapataye namo namaha. Ganapataye namo namaha. Ganapataye namo namaha. Jai Ganesha Gananatha Dayaniti Sakala Vignya Karadura Hamari. Jai Ganesha Gananatha Dayaniti Sakala Vignya Karadura Hamari. Ganapataye namo namaha. 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 Omega Dantaya Vidmahi Vakrajandaya Dhimahi Tanno Danti Prachodayat. Ganapataye namo namaha. 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 Jai Ganesha Gananatha Dayaniti Sakala Vignya Karadura Hamari. Jai Ganesha Gananatha Dayaniti Sakala Vignya Karadura Hamari. Ganapataye namo namaha. 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 Om Vakratundaya Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirvigyam Kuru Me Deva Sarva Karyeshu Sarvada. Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Gam Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Gam Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Gananata Dayaniti Sakala Vignya Karadura Hamari. Jai Ganesha Gananata Dayaniti Sakala Vignya Karadura Hamari. Namo Namaha. Gam Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Gam Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Gam Ganapataye Namo Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Suklam Bharadram Vishnu Sasivarnam Chaturjam Prasannavadanam Dhyaye Vignopasham. Gam Ganapataye Namo Namaha. 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 Jai Ganesha Gananata Dayaniti Sakala Vignya Karadura Hamari. Jai Ganesha Gananata Dayaniti Sakala Vignya Karadura Hamari. Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Gam 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 Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Om Ekadadaya Vidmahi Vakratundaya Dhimahi Tanno Danti Prachodayat. Gam Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Gam Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Gam Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Gam Ganapataye Namo Namaha. Namo Namaha.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Welcome to our weekly online satsang. Satsang being a Sanskrit word that means literally community of truth. Wherever seekers of truth, finders of truth, join together, two or more, we have a spiritual community we could call a satsang. The Flowering Heart Satsang is not a formal organization. We're brought together by the presence itself from different teachers and teachings, traditions, parts of the world, belief systems. What we share in common is the awakening and flowering of our hearts. So, if you're here tonight, that must be happening for you, and we welcome you and are glad you're here. We're living at a time when it's so important that the world shift from a global, insane civilization rooted in competition, conflict, and war to a new earth, a new world civilization that's rooted in cooperation, harmony, and peace, the fruits of unconditional love and the flowering of the heart. Hence the importance of as many human beings awakening as quickly as possible, because with each person who awakens, ripples go out through the collective consciousness, making it easier for the next ones. It was much harder, the path of awakening 50 years ago, 20 years ago. In recent years, it's the works have been greased and people are awakening so swiftly. One of the reasons is the proliferation of blessings, which goes by different names in different traditions: Diksha, Shaktipat, blessing, Fo Wa, Nui Gong Jiliao. It's the transmission of consciousness and energy. Generally, it's the transmission of enlightened awareness directly from the divine, and the energy that catalyzes the process of awakening in the receiver. And we're sending the Flowering Heart blessing throughout these webcasts from beginning to end. You're soaking in it right now. When the divine gave it to Suzanne and me about 8 years ago, we were told, first of all, this doesn't belong to you and Suzanne. This belongs to me, and I give it to whomsoever I please as a gift of grace. Now, grace means it's not deserved, it's not earned, it's not paid for, it's a gift of unconditional love. So the divine said, don't charge for it, give it away. And let people know that as soon as they've received it, if they would like to, they can begin to share the Flowering Heart blessing, because you're initiated the moment you receive this. And we have a video on our website that explains a little more about this and has a guided initiation meditation. It's in totality 36 minutes long. You could just get another friend together, turn it on a computer. It's on our website in several places, but right there on the home page. And 36 minutes later, you and your friend are both initiated blessing givers, and you can begin to share the Flowering Heart blessing with each other and with anyone else who comes in. So please do. You can start right now and join us in flowing out the Flowering Heart blessing to all the participants that are with us tonight and those that will ever be viewing this video recording in the future. There are quite a few that view after the fact because of the time schedule or place in the world they are. So we hold them in our intentions as well. Those of you who are here tonight, those of you who are watching this video, be it 10 years later, the same grace, the same blessing is flowing to you right now. So, announcements. This coming Sunday is, Saturday and Sunday, is the first in-house retreat that we've done at Flowering Heart Center in Clearwater, Florida in over 3 years, before BC we call it, before COVID. The world has been different since then. We have weekly satsangs here at the center on Wednesday nights. I teach Qigong, Taoist internal alchemy and meditation, also every week. But we haven't had one of these Diamond Heart retreats in over 3 years. The community's ready. The divine began to give us the nudge. I've already spoken to people who've been drawn that we don't see often, it's going to be a special group. And we're really excited about it. It's Saturday. Did I say Friday? It's Saturday and Sunday. Let me back that up. The 15th and 16th of July. Saturday from 11 to 7, and then Sunday from 11 to 6. And we're going to be taking people through all of the core teachings of the path of the heart and sharing activation of the diamond heart or the light body. It goes by different names in different traditions, but when we actualize the indwelling of the divine presence, which is our true divine self, the jewel in the lotus begins to shine. That great mantra, Om Mani Padme Hum, which is the mantra of Kuan Yin, is an invocation of the jewel of divine awareness awakening in the lotus of the spiritual heart. We're going to be doing a lot of that and directly activating and empowering the light body, the diamond heart. And the final, we're going to be doing various deep processes, shadow work and relationship healing, but also we're going to be doing a lot of special mantra, Tibetan mantra, that is just so transforming. And we'll be concluding with the 108 Diamond Heart Blessing Circle. And it's a time, 108 minutes long, where the people who participate will be giving and receiving 108 blessings, hands-on, non-stop, from the time we start. Every 30 seconds the gong rings and we move on. And at the end of 108 minutes, we've all received 108 diamond heart, flowering heart blessings. And this will be the 4th time we've done this process, and it's just ridiculously powerful.
Really great.
It's really great. So if you can join us, please do. It's not something we can do online. We need people to participate. And half the people have been telling me, can I just come Saturday? Can I just come Sunday? Can I just come Sunday and come an hour late? And the answer to all that's no. It's a very deep, powerful process that a group is going through together. And so in all fairness and in all focus, we want everyone to get it all. And it's reasonable and you'll love it. You can read all about it on our website at floweringheart.org.
I'm swallowing my water wrong.
Any other announcements?
No, not that I can think of.
Okay.
Pretty excited about the retreat.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. Come, move heaven and earth. Ask if the divine's giving you the nudge. And then the other question I got, other than can I just come for part of the weekend, which would just be, it would rob you, is, well, when's your next one going to be? And the answer is, we have no idea. It's been over 3 years since our last one, and it could be in a few months, it could be in a year, we don't know. So
Whenever we're called.
yeah, so come to this one if you can, please. We like to open it to questions and answers. And Katrina says, in the post it says 14th and 15th.
Huh.
No. But in the picture is correct. Well, let me back up and just look at that. That would be just such an oversight. And so I'll look real quick. No, it says 15th and 16th. Oh,
So
but
the
yeah,
picture
down
was
there.
closed.
Oh, you're right. Huh.
Thank you for catching that.
Yeah. Wow, okay. Yeah, it's the 15th and 16th. Thank you, Yekaterina. And I hope your plans are forming. Julio, Nice to hear from you. Hi, dearest Michael and Suzanne. Where can I find this beautiful version of the Ganesha chant? Much love and blessings. It is from one of Angelica Schaefer's CDs, which you can find at Angelica's Healing Music.
Angelica Healing Music.
AngelicaHealingMusic.com.
And Angelica is with a K at the end.
It's an A at the end.
K at the end of Angelica, not C-A.
Right.
Right.
Okay. And the name of the track, which you had quite right, is Gam Ganapataye.
And what CD is that?
I don't know.
She has a lot.
It's on a soundtrack. So, I mean, it's on a playlist. So I'm not going to find that out now.
Okay.
I can email you later, Julio. But it's pretty easy to find on her website. And if you don't find it right away, I'll be glad to email a direct link to it for you later. Oh yeah, before I forget, please give us, if you're on Facebook Live, even if you're watching this a year later, give us a thumbs up or a heart, because we like to go in and see who drops in after the fact and who is with us when it's live. As soon as we're done, we look and send special hugs and blessings to you. So if you're on Vimeo watching, you would have to make a comment in the chat. And please do if that's where you are watching. And I think, okay. So the next thing is to open it for questions and answers about the spiritual journey, about your journey. It could also be an experience. If you've recently had an awakening or some breakthrough, we'd love for you to share it. But if you have some puzzle, something you've been pondering that you'd like more clarity, more light about, please ask that question. It will help everyone. And it will move the divine to inspire me and Suzanne to share insight with you that will help all of us. So just ask inside your heart, is there something I should ask? And we would be glad to take the most challenging of questions. I say that, and so far I haven't regretted that. I've been saying that for years. It's worked out quite well. So while I wait for you to flood us with your questions, I'm going to read 11 quotes on gratitude, the parent of all virtues.
Nice.
This is from a website that I've been drawing a lot of inspiration from lately called, it's www.inspiringquotes.com. And various authors write little essays and then gather quotes from famous or influential beings, philosophers, spiritual teachers from throughout time and share them. So the author tonight is Joyce Chen. Joyce is a writer, editor, and community builder based in Seattle, Washington. And we thank you very much for sharing this. And she writes, in our busy and stressful modern world, it can be easy to forget to slow down and acknowledge the bounties that many of us already possess, such as shelter, food, and love. In our efforts to achieve and progress, we may at times succumb to pessimism and lose sight of these simpler and more essential gifts. Practicing grateful thinking helps us turn our attention away from negativity and towards what is working in our lives and how far we've come on our journey. This approach can lighten and brighten our outlook, releasing the pressure of constant worry and effort. While setting goals is natural, gratitude balances this urge with the inherent message that we have and are enough. Gratitude allows us to rest and feel contentment and joy in the present. We can develop our capacity for appreciation by starting a gratitude journal, or simply taking a few minutes each day to reflect on all the good in our life. We may feel grateful for a sunny afternoon, steady employment, a loved one's help, or a game of fetch with our dog. Focusing on these gifts can have a powerful and even transformative effect on our lives. Here are 11 quotes on the importance of giving thanks. First quote is, "Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all the others." Cicero. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. Melody Beattie, author. Let gratitude be the pillow upon which you kneel to say your nightly prayer. Maya Angelou. Acknowledging the good that you already have in your life is the foundation for all abundance. Eckhart Tolle. 9/10 of wisdom is appreciation. Go find somebody's hand and squeeze it while there's time. Dale Dowden, business coach. Your bounty is beyond my speaking, but though my mouth be dumb, my heart shall thank you. Nicholas Rowe, writer. Joy is the simplest form of gratitude. Carrie Barth, theologian. O Lord, that lends me life, lend me a heart replete with thankfulness. William Shakespeare. When I started counting my blessings, my whole life turned around. Willie Nelson. I know for sure that appreciating whatever shows up for you in life changes your personal vibration. You radiate and generate more goodness for yourself when you're aware of all you have and not focusing on your have-nots. Oprah Winfrey. I'm grateful for what I am and have. My thanksgiving is perpetual. Henry David Thoreau.
Nice.
You want to share anything about gratitude?
Just, it has changed my life. That one really struck me when I started doing a gratitude prayer every morning before I get out of bed, and expressing gratitude and asking to be a blessing. Things have just really, really shifted. It's just such a nice way to set your intention for the day, and it just makes everything easier when you're in gratitude. When you're complaining a lot, it kind of drags your energy down and puts you into kind of a yucky space. So it's always good to stop in that moment and realize that even things that you're complaining about, you could be grateful for.
Yeah. The author mentioned starting a gratitude journal, which is a great idea, which is just spending some time each day. You could do it in the beginning of the day or the end of the day or during the day, and just write down the stuff that's happening in your day that you're grateful for. Like our songwriter friend Michael Franti, who says, the thing I'm the most grateful for is that I woke up today. It can be pretty simple, and it does completely change your vibration. I like that quote. Yeah. Well, Ekaterina Kiev says, I'd like to know more of quantum shifts. And while I'd like to tell you more, I don't want to spoil the course. But I can tell you that just a little bit. It's really posted right on the Facebook page. If you click on that thing that has the wrong date. What is quantum transformation? See more, and click on see more. I put an explanation because I thought that people might not really get what we're saying about a quantum transformation. We hear a lot about quantum physics, but what even is that exactly? And quantum transformation, we're pointing to the possibility of a sudden shift of reality. A quantum leap is an abrupt change, a sudden increase, or a dramatic advance. So here's a simplified explanation of quantum physics. There's a field, the quantum field, in which all possibilities exist, including alternate realities, every possibility is present in the quantum field. Belief, a specific belief, when you adopt a belief, it causes the field to collapse into manifesting. Now, a manifestation is not an immovable reality. It's not fixed in space and time. It's the result of the quantum field of all possibilities being affected by a belief or an intention to collapse into manifestation. And just as your faith or your intention can cause that collapse of infinite possibilities into a single manifestation, a shift in your belief and intention can in the twinkling of an eye change reality for you. And that would be a quantum shift. So one's faith or intention or even feeling about something can change what's manifesting. Basically, it's a scientific way of saying all things are possible. Faith. Your current reality could be, and I know many of ours, most of our belief is that I'm not enlightened. Maybe I'm awakening, maybe I'm awakened to a degree, but I'm not enlightened and I'm sure not God realized or in divine union. However, the quantum field that I just explained in a very simplified way includes a possibility that you are awakened and God realized on some level. Or you could be immediately. Clear the limited thinking, the emotional charges and programming that stand in the way, and change your belief, your faith, and your intention, and zap, your reality manifestation shifts instantly. And now you're a realized being, just like that. There's work to clear the obstacles, but the quantum field is pregnant and ready to manifest something dramatically advanced beyond your current state. And so our intent for the Diamond Heart Transformation Retreat is a quantum shift of reality for every participant. And we focus very much on the truth of direct awakening. Direct awakening manifests when the limiting idea, I know it's out there somewhere, and someday I might find it or somebody might give it to me. When that changes to it's all inside of me, right here, right now, and I embrace that reality, it begins to shine from within the Diamond Heart. So, come if you can. Let's see. Alrighty. I'm not seeing any other questions right now. Let me check over on Vimeo. So, I mean, it's the spookiest in a way, and among the creepiest and spookiest theories of physics, which are way over most of our heads, I'll admit. I don't think the mind can actually wrap around infinite possibilities that could collapse into the present moment and manifest. Faith can grasp it, the heart can grasp it, but when you say, I'd like to know more of quantum shifts, come and get one. The only way that we can talk just so much about awakening, but in order to really get a sense of awakening beyond the mind-body-ego complex, one has to just enter into the direct experience. And then you can speak volumes about it and won't need to. Okay. Julio writes, I've been many things in this life. However, for years I've been wondering what is the ultimate purpose of my life in the present incarnation. I tried to get the answer through many different processes, including I tried to get the answer through many different processes, including a few under your blessed guidance, receiving many answers, but none that I felt complete. I always felt that there was something missing in each one of those. Recently, I perceived an answer, amazingly simple yet profound. It is that I came to this world to share the light of the Creator. Everything else is accessory. And the most marvelous of this insight is that it is the response for all of us. Since then, the way I react to all events has shifted in a remarkable way. I thank you deeply for the support I've received from you guys and other guides in my spiritual journey. Congratulations.
Beautiful.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
And you know, as I've been called to spiritual ministry all of my life, and I've been in ordained ministry for over 50 years, and I've experienced a lot and been inspired to share a lot from the divine, and as I've aged and become an elder, sometimes I've wondered, you know, what am I still here for? You know, and it's pretty much exactly what you heard. I mean, that's it. We came to this world to share the light of the Creator, and everything else is accessory. That's it. There are different ways of saying it. I mean, Neem Karoli Baba, the spiritual guru of Baba Ram Das, Krishna Das, Bhagavan Das, and a lot of other Das's, names you've heard over the years. But Ram Das's guru, he said that the heart of the whole, he said, just love unconditionally from your heart everyone with the light of Christ. And he even referred to Christ, which was kind of funny because most of his senior Western disciples were Jewish guys. and it kind of freaked him out when he said, love like Christ. But in feeling what his words meant, he was talking about shining the light of the Creator in unconditional love upon all beings we encounter, upon all. That's it. That's what we're still here for. Yeah.
And it's funny how we get so caught up and so distracted with worldly events, you know, with news and with paying bills and getting to work on time and making sure our needs are met. And, you know, it's so important to just, that's why in the morning when I do my gratitude prayers, when I'm ending them, I'm asking to be a blessing to as many people as I can throughout the day. And that shifts the focus and the intention from getting all caught up, you know. I mean, you could just be walking through a parking lot going into the grocery store, and if you're caught up in your mind and everything you have to do and not shining the light of the Creator, you miss all those opportunities to smile at people as you're going through the parking lot, or say something kind, I like your shirt, or you know, just little different opportunities to share the light and to share the love. That's beautiful, Julio. Thank you.
Indeed it is. And it really dovetails into the heart of the diamond heart, which the purpose of the processes we're going to be going through is to tune up the unconditional love of the divine in our hearts, tune it up and turn it up so that we shine more brightly. That's it. Okay. Okay. Margie writes on Vimeo, I keep a gratitude journal nightly with at least 5 things that inspire gratitude. Sometimes I spill off the page. I also teach a 1-hour class on gratitude with some fun ways to increase it. Recently, I had an epiphany that self-forgiveness is as important as forgiving others.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That's huge. Because we can't give unconditional love and feel real gratitude if we still have all this yuck and parts of ourselves that we don't love unconditionally. And so that's very, very forgiveness and self-forgiveness is very, very huge.
Yeah. Indeed. For a lot of us, it's kind of a lifelong journey because of the programming and the conditioning and the experiences we've been through, where somehow we arrived at a judgment against ourselves. And you may have even found that you have been able to forgive others and can't forgive yourself, in which case self-forgiveness is the most important thing. And to really forgive others, it comes from a place of our own forgiveness. But usually it's not because so much I've forgiven myself as I have experienced the forgiveness of the universe, of the supreme intelligence of all that is, of the divine itself, of source. When you experience the one that is all wise, all knowing, and all powerful, looking into your heart of hearts and seeing your past, your present, your future, and absolutely forgiving everything and unconditionally loving, that changes us. And we can draw on that to forgive ourselves. I mean, if the divine source forgives me, gee, I guess I should consider myself forgivable. and it clears the way for us to pour that out to others. So thank you for sharing that, Margie.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Send me, it says that you teach a 1-hour class on gratitude. Send me a link if you would. I'm interested. Okay, back to Facebook. All right, I guess it's time to go to the next part of our journey tonight. So, if you would, go ahead and close your eyes. And we're going to, I play, some people may wonder, the angelic music that we use during the directed intentional blessings that we're about to do. I don't know what the name of the DV or the CD is on Angelica's site, but it's also Angelica's music. She is a dear personal friend as well as an ordained, anointed spiritual psalmist, and she's graciously given us permission to use her copyrighted material, which is to use anybody's copyrighted material on something like we're doing tonight on Facebook or some of the other platforms, get you tagged right away. They're running these algorithms that hunt for copyright infringements. And I have this dance going on with Facebook. They graciously have pretty much stopped doing that, but they would, after Monday nights, they'd mute half of our satsang, all the music, and I'd have to send them all the documentation where Angelica gives us permission. But what we do during the blessing part we're just about to begin is called, well, I think it's called, no, it's not that one. Oh, I'm glad I looked. It's a gratitude song that's instrumental. And then there's the next one that we use during the eye blessing is called Infinite. So I don't know how it turned out. She shared these tracks with us before they had ever been published. But if you love it like we do, you can find it. She's got a release, a CD that's all instrumental music. And I love it for things like the open eye light meditation and giving blessings. So just close your eyes if you would now though. And invoke the divine presence in your heart. The divine presence dwells within you in its fullness. In fact, the entire universe exists within you, in your spiritual heart of hearts. The outer world is simply a reflection. Almost, we could call it a magic mirror, reflecting the reality of the universe within you. And the divine is everywhere. The divine is within you, at the center of your being, awaiting your invitation to flood you with grace, to illuminate the spiritual layers of your being with light, to clear, to cleanse, and to heal the mental and emotional layers of your being, to dissolve the programming and the wrong thinking and replace it with divinely inspired feelings and thoughts and ideas. This presence of pure light and love and joy wants to flood your physical body, dissolving pain and bringing healing of disease and divine health to your entire physical layer. It yearns to shine into your relationships and bring healing to them, and to shine through you as a lighthouse, shining the light through you out into the world, bringing transformation and awakening to everyone you meet, and healing to the world all around you. All you need to do is invite the divine to flood you with grace and then receive it. You don't need to beg, you don't need to utter eloquent prayers or continual just receive the flowering heart blessing and keep drinking it in. Now we'd like to invite you to open your eyes and make direct eye contact with Suzanne and or me. Just keep looking directly at least one of our eyes as we begin the light meditation. In this meditation, Suzanne and I are flooded with light and love and divine grace. And it begins to flow through every pore of our being to you, but especially through our eyes, which mystics have called the doorways of the soul. As you keep looking, there's nothing for you to do but look. The light streams out through our eyes, in through your eyes, into your spiritual heart, causing the flames of divine love and the light of awakening to burn brighter and brighter and brighter within you, bringing transformation to your entire being. close your eyes now. Meditate with us for a few more minutes as the grace we've received settles within you. Now keep meditating as long as it feels right to you, and find a place nearby to lie down in Shavasana. Find a comfortable spot, lie down on your back, close your eyes, let your arms be loosely at your sides with your palms open, turned upward, and just be in gratitude and dissolve in the presence. We love you very much.
Much love, light, and blessings.
Till we see one another again, know that the divine in us beholds the divine in you, your true divine self.